let's briefly talk through this scene. So Macbeth is sitting there and he's like thinking about the witches' apparitions, which we talked about together in class, and we did a worksheet, so you should know those. And he's like, like everybody's born of a woman, forests can't move, and he's like kind of thinking on that. And then his servant comes in and mentions that the English army is there, which we know that why is the English army there? Like, we've talked about this multiple times. Think in your head, think the answer in your head. If you thought because Macduff went there to get Malcolm, who fled there and is now biffles with the king, and obviously would hate Macbeth because he killed Malcolm's father, then you would be correct. So we know that, that's all former knowledge. Then there's like a part with the doctor, and he's like, your wife's like kind of sick, like, but sick in the mind. And Macbeth's like, okay, fix it. And he's like, I can't, like, that's something she has to figure out herself. And then he's like, I think medicine is terrible. So he's just has like no rationalizing right here. And then he gets really hyped for battle, and he's like, this big battle, which literally the entire play has like led to this moment. And he's getting excited for it. And then it goes to the next scene, and like the battle still doesn't happen, but it's like we see England moving into their preparation, and we as an audience, especially if we were to see this on stage, like picture like they're all in armor and there's like dramatic background music and they have like mud on their face, whatever. It's like everything leading into everything we've waited for. And there's a part, it's actually a specific line that I wanted to discuss. Well, not really discuss, because it's not really, whatever, I just want to share. And it's Malcolm, and he says something, he says, this is page 81 at the very top, lines 6 through 9. He says, let every soldier hew him down a bow, which is like a branch, and bear it before him. There shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery, error, and report of us. So what, my dog just did something. So he's like, okay, everybody, he's gonna see us coming. So remember, this is warfare from like forever ago, so there's not like videos or drones or whatever. And so he's like, okay, he's gonna be able to tell how many of us are in this army by like how many people he sees coming. So get a branch and then hide it, and then he's gonna send irrational numbers that like don't make sense, because he's gonna think there's whatever 100 of us, but there's really 1,000, or I don't know what the exact number is. But so that what that means is that Birnam Wood is going to like physically be moving forward, because they're like, we'll take branches from the whatever, you can figure it out. So as an audience, that scene, though it's not as important, it's kind of small, is like very exciting, because that's when you're like, oh crap, like everything the witches said is coming true. So that's that. So what you're going to do after this, you watch this, is to do an assignment where you're doing like a text message thing, and you'll see it, everything's on calendar, but you're going to be creating a fake text message between any characters from these two scenes, and that's it. Okay, bye.